a BFA in studio art major, and I'm a senior. No, I don't paint. No, I don't draw. Well, right now I do textiles, but I also do video art. So right now I'm working on textiles with spray paint. I have lots. I have some for my junior show and some that I'm working on right now. That was another one. It just kind of happened randomly. I went to New York over the summer to do a silk screening class, and then we didn't really use paper, we used fabric, so by the end of the class I was really into fabrics, and then as I was planning my junior show, I wanted to use a medium it's not traditional, and for me as like a male it's very different because textiles in particular are usually like a female dominated like art. Yeah, I was called a feminist at one point, and stuff like that. A lot of people find it hard to see textiles as art because textiles is clothing or like furniture or something like that. So that's why I use it. Well, the text comes from like conversations or just anything. I just make them up and I put them in my BlackBerry and save them for later. Usually, a lot of them stick out as like parts of a sentence or a conversation. So, like when you see it and you see it with the fabric, you can make your own like idea of how they relate, but they really don't relate. So that's like the big question is like how do the text relate to the fabric, and do they or do they not, and where do you pull how you think of the fabric from, and how do you think of the text? So a lot of people think of it as a whole, or they pull it apart. So I choose a stencil. I usually pick Helvetica because it's like the cleanest and I think the nicest font. And it doesn't really have any like connotations with it. No one really thinks about if I use something else, someone would think about why I use that font, but Helvetica I think is like the most simplest. So I usually just figure out the text and I'll lay it down and I'll spray paint. And a lot of times I put them on like the border, like a piece of paper, like on the far left. Well, when I was little, I would draw, I would paint, but like I never took any classes or anything. I was kind of bored with art. And then I think it was when I was like seven or 8, we went to the library and I was looking at art books, and I saw in the art book painting by Jackson Pollock. I think it was number 31. And when I thought of it, it kind of changed my whole perception of art because it was so different from what I was told I could do. It didn't have to be a person, it didn't have to be about anything. It was just really inspirational for me. Well, I wanted to get a BFA, and I wanted to get it in a wide variety of art, not just a concentration. So a lot of schools make you focus on just photography, but Chapman makes you take like a liberal arts of arts. I'll probably work at a gallery for a bit and show in between, and then go to grad school. It's either CalArts or Claremont. Well, right now I'm just making lots of pieces to try to show. I just put them on my website, and I've been emailing a lot of galleries.